Alright, what's up, yins guys? Time for another video. And this is something I saw on the TV news like, what, a week ago. And at the time, they've not yet found the dog, but it got found later. But it made the TV news that you gotta be careful who you trust anyway. You want to go on a vacation or something. Don't hire no strangers to babysit your dog, whether it's Craigslist or Facebook. But this, I think it was Facebook. Read the articles again. I'll show you some articles. And I seen on the TV news that they found the dog dead. And the stupid woman, she ought to she pay for that really disgusting deed. But anyway, somebody's beloved pet. And I'm going to tell you one thing. I don't care if you're black, you're white. If you're somebody on this YouTube that don't like me for some reason, some narcissistic little shit that lives with his mother, or I don't care, I don't want anybody in these other communities like LGBT or gay or cross-dressed telling me what to do. But on another note, I don't care if you're that even. Don't do nothing to nobody's damn dog. I don't care if you're gay, trans, black, white, and say you don't like me or you don't like my beliefs or what. What I'm saying is, even if you don't like me or whatever, or my beliefs or whatever, I don't want to see anybody do shit to your pets, your dogs. That's fucked up. But anyway, this family, it's like her and the kids, wasn't a very good decision. I mean, you can't trust people in this world. She answered in an ad. I guess she needed a pet sitter. Well, you don't know who the hell you're hiring, and I'm only going to speculate with this woman. You don't know if you're going to hire somebody. You don't even hire. I rather wouldn't even want to hire some stranger as a babysitter. There's some bad shit that I seen on the TV news about somebody actually got certified. Literally, there's people that actually got certified. They didn't pass the background checks that are required for kids, and that didn't make no difference. The person could be damn mentally ill, so you don't even hire no strangers to babysit your kids, other than people you know. Definitely don't do it on Craigslist or Facebook. But this poor family, I guess the woman must have been mentally ill. You can only speculate. Maybe she intended to do the job. Maybe she wanted the money, but she didn't want the responsibility of caring for the dog. And you don't know what the dog was probably thinking. The dog probably went along with her, finding a friendly dog. But maybe this person, I'm just speculating here, maybe the person, okay, they got the money, but they don't really care about the dog. And they probably don't even like dog. How do you know? They don't even like dogs, probably. And they gotta hold on to this. They got the person's money, right? And they gotta hold on to this person's dog till they get home for whatever vacation. So, speculating again, this woman probably wanted money for drugs or booze, cigarettes. Probably, mentally ill and has no patience with animals or babies or kids. She might have. They didn't say. I'd have to look for more articles. It didn't say in our TV news. I'd have to browse for more articles about the method of death. But I've shown you this article. I've yet to read the whole thing. A couple articles. The dog was found by people who work for a railroad on the railroad tracks. And the only good thing about this is the families, the owners of the dog, right? They got closure. Because when I first saw the story on the TV news, I was like, oh, fuck, that damn bitch that was trusted with the dog. I was thinking, or you guys are probably thinking, the dog ended up falling into the hands of some fucking lab, you know what I mean, that does experiments and all that, sold it to a damn lab, the dog never, nobody knows, a poor dog, scared, probably got some fucked up people from outside the country working some research center that has no quarrel with them. Just a day's work for them, torture these animals in the name of finding cures for stuff, so they say, and for God knows what else. And yeah, don't take it personally. Like I says, anybody who likes to do that, come to my country, they can go back to where they came from. I'm not prejudiced against anybody that come into the country, but if you're gonna come to my country and go to work to torture somebody's house pet and buy it. That's what it is. But anyway, yeah, on with what should happen to this woman. They should put her in jail for a pretty long time. I mean, I know the dog is not a taxpayer, but the people who owned the dog were basically taxpayers or whatever. It's somebody's pet, and I don't care what other people do in other countries, what's acceptable in the other countries. Not to stereotype anybody from other countries, they considered animals that we call pets is actually cattle, so to speak. You know what I mean? Anything goes. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna go on too much about that. But anyway, the woman that it's like stealing somebody's kid, as far as I'm concerned. It's the same thing. It's equal. I mean, the kids, that's their pet, and they ought to get whatever, find her totally liable for the death of that animal, and just throw the book at her, anything that they could possibly get on her. As far as cruelty to animals, get her for that, and get her for theft by deception, because she taken money and deceived them, right? As far as, hey, you pay me this money, I'll take care of your dog, and it'll be back for you when you get back. So there you go, there's theft by deception, and any charge as far as theft by deception. Matter of fact, I think it's a fair jury, whether the person's if you get a jury on there, you can have them all be pet owners, or some of them not pet owners, or people that know somebody as pet owners. Trial by jury, definitely will smoke her ass. You know what I mean? It's get a prosecutor that will paint her into the monster she is, and basically, if the woman has a public defender, if I was a lawyer and a public defender, I probably would refuse to defend her. Get somebody else. So if you're a lawyer and you have to defend somebody like that, you're going to do the littlest possible and say whatever, even though you're probably disgusted by the crime. But what the woman should get, even before she goes to jail, a bunch of female police officers turn her over their knee, 2 on this side for this one butt cheek, and 2 on this side for the other butt cheek, and have belts or a rubber hose, and just spank her in her goddamn ass until she cries. Yep, either whips or chains, or actually a belt across the buttocks, or a rubber hose. I almost want to say whips and chains are the answer, but no chains. Rubber straps or belt, just like the old-fashioned belt that some of us kids used to get when we were young, before they kind of outlawed that. Well, in other countries, it's acceptable to call it a flogging, which, I get off the subject in another video in a certain way, that I don't want to bash somebody's religion because they're Islamic or whatever, or a different version of Islam, or whatever countries that floggings were acceptable, that I'd almost want to say, not as a joke or make fun of anybody, but look, my country compared to yours, right? We, in this country, had the nerve to say, a flogging is a bad thing, and they did it back in, the Middle Ages or whatever. But we used to have a flogging called a spanking, which it was a belt right across the buttocks, which used to be around when I was a young kid, but our hypocritical country kind of outlawed that. But anyway, off of that subject, this is a grown-ass woman that should have been trusted with somebody's dog and caused the death of somebody's dog, and I can only speculate. She wanted the money but didn't care about the dog. And she probably went off on the dog, murdered it, then tossed it away, and then decided to deal with the consequences later. And probably somebody asked her, "Oh, what happened to the dog?" And she'd go, "I don't know." And well, the police track her down, they arrest her. So they find the dog. So anyway, female police officers. It can't be male-female. You cannot be male police officers, so you can't get accused. And say if it's a white female, it should be white female police officers spanking a butt. Black female perpetrates something, it should be black female police officers. Male black, female black. Male, or if it's a male perpetrator, male police officers. If it's white male, black male, black. You know, you get what I'm saying, so you can't, but anyway, this, on with the rest of this woman's punishment. After they, get female police officers spank her in the butt till she cries with rubber hoses, 2 on this side and 2 on this side. This side for one butt cheek and this side for the other butt cheek. Make it sound like firecrackers going off. Then when they throw her ass right in prison, after she got a good spanking, they got a new name for her, call her Rosie Red Ass. And then, I don't know if it's up to anybody else if they want to, when they throw her in prison with the other females and say she's a dog killer and she doesn't like lesbians or something, you know, so she has a hard time in prison. Damn piece of shit bitch. I mean, she don't deserve to die in prison. You have to forbid. Don't do anything to tell other inmates. Don't cause her death, but make her life really suck in there. You know, say, what if other female inmates had a dog, right? So make her look like a monster in the prison. Yeah, she's a dog killer. That piece of shit bitch. You know what I mean? Oh yeah. That's what actually they should get. I mean, but like I'll say again, I mean, whether anybody likes me or not, I don't care about your affectional preference per se, if you're gay or cross-dresser. Just don't force it down my throat. I have my criticism, but you don't do something to somebody's dog, you know, even because they're gay or because of their other race. Well, this wasn't racial either, but you still, I don't care your race, your affectional presence, your gender, or you don't do shit to nobody's pets, and especially you don't do it out of hate. You especially don't do it when you hire yourself out as a sitter. You want to take their fucking money, and then you don't really like animals. You don't want to be around the dog, and then you just go off on the dog and murder it. You do shit like that, you're a damn piece of garbage. You're scum. You're a piece of shit. That's all there is to it.